what is going on, right? What is going on? What's true? What's real? Whee! Mars square Neptune energy here. Mars is in Gemini going retrograde. It's squaring up to Neptune in Pisces with Jupiter in there, which is expanding all that energy, making it even bigger. What does it even mean? When square energy comes along, it's combative, it's frictional. It's the energy that's martial, right? And Mars is in a place that's not very great for Mars right now. It's retrograde, it's going backwards, it's pulling back. It's not that active Mars. It's in Gemini where there's all this information, all this noise, all this stuff coming at Mars. Like Gemini wants to know and say and be and talk about and provide all this information to Mars.
Your butt is mine, gonna tell you, right? You show your face in the broad daylight. I'm telling you how I feel, gonna hurt your mind. Don't shoot to kill, come on, lay it on me, all right? I'm giving you one on the count of 3 to show you stuff or let it be.
But Mars is just like, oh man, I have a headache and it's been a long day. And then squaring in this energy is Neptune, this dreamy, super consciousness, imaginative, but also representing toxicity and escapism, delusion, illusion. So we got that coming at Mars from Pisces. Mars is being bombarded and it's not in a place where it can really fight for that. So Mars being just retrograde in Gemini at all, it feels like this pulling back energy to try and figure out what's real, what is real. And I find myself in that situation too. I don't know if you do as well, but there's been a lot of things told to us that are now coming out to find that they're not true. What we've been lied to about, and that's what's starting to come through. At least it's coming through for me. And these places where can we trust? How can we trust? Who can we trust? Who's telling us the real thing? With Mars being squared by Neptune, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. So this can get us to a point of feeling like, what's the point of anything?
Look, I'd consider myself a realist, all right? But in philosophical terms, I'm what's called a pessimist.
Okay, what's that mean?
Means I'm bad at parties.
Is there a point of taking action? Is there a point in doing anything? Is there a point in believing anybody? Is there truth anywhere? And that's where astrology comes in. Because astrology is thousands and thousands of years old, it has no feelings. It's representative of all these archetypes. It's representative of experiences we have as humans. It sets a stage and says, okay, here's the stage. Here's this archetype, here are the players, now you guys figure it out, what you gonna do with it. And so the truth can come from there. Now, of course, it's filtered through humans, it's filtered through whoever you're listening to get information, or if you listen to yourself, that's even better. If you learn some astrology, if you start to look at those energies and you say, Mars is action, Mars is going backwards, Mars doesn't like that. Mars is in Gemini going backwards, so it's hearing all the stuff right now, and it's hearing all the stuff that it's already heard.
Bad. Come on.
It's confused. Then it's getting squared, which means like on his other ear, it's Neptune going, hey man, come on over here. Let's chill. Let's take a break. You want to smoke something or drink something? Because I got a lot of really good stuff, and we'll just, don't worry about it. Truth. Nah, it's okay. Mars like, dude, leave me alone. I can't right now. And Neptune's still going, but, we can just not do anything and that'd be okay too. Procrastination. Just feeling like, like there's no ambition. And that's okay. Because we can't be full blast, caring about everything on full level all the time. This is Mars retrograde. So the point of all this, what am I trying to say? As usual, the point is very important, and that is that this is a time to be taking in information, a time to be watching for things that are coming up over and over again. Because retrogrades is rethinking, re-experiencing, readjusting, reviewing, all the RE words, okay? That's retrograde. And Mars, action, what kind of action do I need to have ready to go forward? So when Mars goes forward in January of 2023, I think a lot of this energy, this feeling of confusion, Mercury and Mars retrograde, beginning of the new year, that's what's going to happen there. And we'll all be a little bit more aware because we're watching astrology. We're watching the actual truth teller, which is astrology, and saying, Okay, things are going to still be ambiguous, but halfway through January, those two energies are going to be pushing forward again. So any of that's been confusing, or you've been waiting to figure out something, by the end of January for sure, that'll be moving forward. We'll be feeling that clarity of Mars in Gemini. We'll be feeling that clarity. But Mars, of course, is retrograding right now, and it's doing this square with Neptune. When it moves forward, it's going to square with it again. So we're going to keep an eye on this degree. We're going to keep an eye on what we're feeling right now, because that is going to be coming back again when Mars goes forward. That being said, when there's an energy like Mars retrograde in Gemini square Neptune, there's a requirement. There's some karma that needs to be paid. There's something that needs to be looked into. So in order for it not to affect us in a way that could be more challenging to our bodies through toxicity, or challenging to our emotional or our mental health, questioning reality, right? That's really challenging for mental health. One of the huge, disastrous things for mental health is social media. And what's true about that? Not a whole freaking lot. So weeding out those things that are just not healthy for you, that make you go into an escapism that is difficult to get out of. And things are going to get harder with that as, the future comes forward. Pluto in Aquarius, we're going to have the metaverse. It's not just Mark Zuckerberg, it's all of them. It's a lot. So really thinking about different ways we can find reality. I think that would be really smart. And one of the beautiful things that's coming up with all of the energy coming into Sagittarius, Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mercury, Venus are going to be conjoined. They're going to be conjunct. That's a really great time for happy conversations, intelligent conversations, things that make us feel good, adventures out in the world with friends and family, loved ones, paying attention to our own needs, our own desires, doing something nice for ourselves and our family, and enjoying those beautiful times, and remembering that not too long ago, it wasn't even possible to do those things, and to take that really to heart. So if you're feeling this way, if you're feeling malaise, or if you're feeling like, what's the point? That's that Mars square Neptune energy. And it's not going to last forever. It's going to be going away when Mars goes direct, and things will get better. In the meantime, let's enjoy the energies that are healthy for us. Watch one of those weird 80s movies. That might be a good way to pay off some of the karma. Some sort of strange movie from the past. Fantasy movies. Maybe watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy, something like that. Movie night, game night, conversations with your family, with your friends. I like you just the way you are. We are trying to find the truth together. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.